Hello HOD creatives, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be making this beautiful and simple turban cap you're seeing right here on your screen. To my new subscribers, thanks for subscribing to this beautiful channel, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it here. To my old subscribers, thanks for always coming here to watch my video. So if this beautiful turban is something you know you would love to learn, then you need to keep watching. Let's get right into it. Welcome back. So we'll be making that design you just saw, that simple design you just saw on your screen, and this is the material we are going to be using. We need it's a poly material. It's a flowering poly material, so you can use your raw silk, you can use scuba, you can use even an ankara. You can use it to make this. All you need, if you're making use of a fabric that is not stretchy, just put elastic or a rope at the back and you're good to go. So let's get right into the measurements we have here. So we need just 3 pieces for this design. So the first so the measurement we have here is 25 inches by 15 inches. 25 inches by 15 inches, that is the measurement we have here, and I cut out 2 of it. That's this and this, so that's 2. And this, the third piece, is 7 inches by 7 inches. It's on fold. This is 7 inches, and this other side also is 7 inches, so which makes it 7 inches by 7 inches for this smaller one. We are going to set it aside. We'll come back to it. So we'll set this aside. We'll come back to it later. So the next thing we are going to be doing now is to make our markings. We are going to mark. So the first marking we are going to make here is 3 inches. You mark 3 inches like this. This is 3 inches, 3 inches, and 3 inches. So this is 3 inches. So from that's you mark 3 inches this way. Now from this other side also you mark 3 inches. That's from the down part also you mark 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches. So for whatever I'm doing on this fabric, I'll repeat the same thing on the other fabric. So take note of that. So whatever you do here, you repeat it on the other fabric. So I have 3 inches from here, 3 inches from this down part, 3 inches. And of course, remember that this longest part, that is 25 part, is the stretchy part. Don't forget that the 25 inches part is the stretchy part. Okay, so the other 15 inches part might be stretchy, and it might not be stretchy. So after marking these 3 inches, whatever you have here left, so it's supposed to be 9 inches. So this 9 inches, we just divide it. Let's just mark 1.5, 1.5. You can mark 1 inches, it's fine. So I'm just going to mark 1.5, 1.5, and 1.5. So that means I have 1.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5. So I hope you are following the way I'm going about it. So the next, you mark 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, and 1.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So when you are done with these markings, so the next thing you are going to do, wait, let me mark this 1.5 at the middle. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So the next thing you are going to do now is to pick this. That's from the edge. You just fold it in like this, then you pick it with that 1.5. You pin it with the first 1.5. Sorry, the 3 inches. You pin it to the 3 inches. Okay, so this is what we have. You take it to your sewing machine, you sew it all the way down. You repeat the same thing to this other end. You pin it also. Pick the 3 inches, fold it into 2 and pin. You can see I'm pinning it to that 3 inches. Whatever you do on this fabric, repeat it on the other one. Same process. Same process. Same process. If this is the first time you're coming across my video, you're welcome. Subscribe to join the family. And to my old subscribers that always come back here to watch my video, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Drop your comments. Hit the notification bell. I post videos every weekend, every Saturdays. So you take this to your sewing machine, you stitch it all the way down, just like this. Also here, you stitch it all the way down. Then when you're done with that, you pick your 1.5 like this. You pin it. You stitch it all the way down. You pick the other one. You stitch it all the way down. You pick the other one. You stitch it all the way down. You pick the last one. Stitch it all the way down. So I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew it and bring it back for you to see. Okay, I'm done sewing. So the next thing we are going to do now, can you see how it's looking? So this is the 3 inches that we folded. This is the other 3 inches. So this is how it looks. This is the front and this is the back. So the next thing we are going to do now is to fold it into 2, like so. Fold it into 2 equal parts. Just fold it into 2 equal parts. So you come to this folded parts. You measure 1 inches and you will mark it. You mark it. Please make your mark very visible. So you measure another 1 inches, you mark it. You turn it to the other side. Turn it to the other side. You measure your 1 inches, you mark. You measure your 1 inches again and you mark. So whatever you do here, you repeat it on the second piece. You fold into 2. Fold it into 2. And you measure 1 inches. You mark it. Measure another 1 inches here. You mark. Turn it to the other side. Repeat the same thing. Measure 1 inches. Mark. 1 inches. Mark. This 1 inches is going to guide you. So the next thing you are doing now is to place it on the floor and you cross it this way. So let's turn it to the wrong side. Just turn it to the wrong side. Cross it like so. Okay. So the next thing you are doing is to pin. So you're just going to pick the 1 inches mark. This is one mark here and this is one here. So you just this to this. So you just place it like so. Let me just pin it down first. Okay, so you come to this other side. So this is the mark. Sorry. So pin it all the way down. So that's 1 inches mark is just a guideline, so that when you're done pinning, when you're done sewing, one will not be longer than the other one. So the next thing is to pin. So I'm just matching those 1 inches to each other and I just pin down. That's all. Just match them together and pin it all the way down. Okay, so you come here and you match this 1 inches together. This is it here. 1 inches to 1 inches. You pin. Sorry about the noise. I'm at the store, and it's close to the main road, so you'll be hearing some noise. Please ignore. Okay, so I'm done pinning. So you just take it to your sewing machine. You will sew from the beginning all the way to where that 1 inches is. That, can you see it? This is the other one here. So you just stop. Same thing, you sew and you stop. This is the 1 inches here. You sew, you stop at the 1 inches. Don't go beyond it, please. So I'm going to take this to the sewing machine and I will sew and bring it back. Then this piece also, remember the 7 by 7 inches piece. Then you sew it all the way down and bring it out to the right side. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm done sewing. So you can see, I sew from there. I stopped at this 1 inches. I sew from here and stopped at the 1 inches. I sew from here and stopped at the 1 inches. Okay, so this is what we have. Now this piece, I just sew it down and bring it out from the other side. So the next thing we are going to do now is to pass it to this. You just pass it in like so. So those 1 inches we marked will give us an opening. So you just pass it through that opening. Can you see? Okay. So you bring it to this other side and you sew down. You will sew it down with your machine, or you can use your needle and thread, whichever one is good. So when you're done, you just push it inside. You just turn that part that you sew in, so this part will be outside. So the next thing we are going to do now is to fold it into 2 this way. You fold it into 2. So you just stitch, you pin it. Before stitching, you can check if the head circumference is enough, but with that measurement it should be enough. So it's perfect, is okay. So you just pin down, and while pinning, make sure you match this line, that's this part and this part. Make sure they are matching together. So you just pin down and you take it to your sewing machine and you sew all the way down. So I'm going to take it and I'll sew it all the way down. So we are done with the sewing. Can you see? So this also, I sew it on the wrong side, so I'll just turn it to give me that neat finishing. So always try your best to make your work neat. Try your best so that your work can come out neat and clean. Okay, so when you're done with this, just take your needle and thread and gather this place. You just gather it. Let me get another needle and thread. Okay, so you just run your gather stitch. Then you stop before the band. Pull it very well. Secure your thread. And that's it. We are done. So this is what we have. It's a very simple turban that you can rock easily. So thank you for watching. We have come to the end of this class, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.